Hello everyone, this is Nascarlos Colony, and today we're going to be learning how to make a checker block layout in Scratch. So as you can see, the program is here for your convenience, and we have everything set up so that once you start playing this video, you could get right into it. So, we start with our Events tab. Click on when the play button is clicked, drag that over here. Then we have motion. We go to XY, drag that over there. Point in direction 90 degrees, drag that over there. Then we go to pen, set pen size to 2, right there. So where it would say 1, we put it 2 there. Set pen color to 120, which is the blue that you see here, the blue line. Pen down so that we tell the program to start putting the pen onto the stage. And we clear, so we clear anything that's left on the stage after the fact. Now you see this block right here, this is a block that we've made ourselves. So I'm going to show you how we made this block and how we made these variables over here. So what we do is we go into more blocks, and you see these blocks are already pre-made. So how do we make these blocks? Well, here's how we do it. So for the checkers block, we simply, once we click on make a block, we simply type in checkers. Then we add a number input. We're going to put in X. Then we're going to add some more text there, as you can see here, where we have checkers, then X, which is a custom variable. And then we have rows, so we're going to type in rows. Add another numbers input, as you can see by the Y, so we're going to put Y in there. Then we're going to add the last bit of text, which is columns. Click OK. And we have our new block to define, which you could also see here. So you see the duplicates right here. And we have these. Now these are very interesting. We have the number inputs here, which we can put in ourselves and define here. But in Scratch also, what we could do is once they're defined, we could also drag and drop these variables multiple times. So as you can see, I keep dragging and dropping the Y variable and the X variable, and they just keep staying where they are. So you could do it for multiple blocks as you're defining it. So let's just get rid of these. So we're just gonna leave that there. So once we define that, now we go to our control tab, go to repeat, put that over there, and we drag the X into the argument and put right there. Then we go to our more blocks, and as you can see, we've made another block. So for this one, you put row of 1 square. So as you can see, define row of count. Count is a custom variable, as we did with defining the block right here. Squares. And for this one, what we did is we did repeat. And as you can see, these different blocks actually are connected to each other. So what we make for this block, we put in to define this block, which we put in to define this block. So it's very intricate. So what we do is we go here to define square side steps, as you can see here. Then we go to our control tab, say repeat. Instead of 10, we put 4. Go to motion, move side steps, which is a custom variable we've made, as I've shown you how to do. Turn 90 degrees. And then we go here to row, and we do the same thing. We go to control, repeat, and we put, instead of a number in repeat, we put count, which is the custom variable we use to define this block. And then we put in the square number of steps. So we put in the block that we defined before. We put it in here. Instead of 1, we put 20. Go to motion, move 20 steps. So instead of putting 10, we put 20. And then we use another block after the fact, after the repeat block. And we say move. Then we go to operator. Then we take this operation, which is basically multiplication. So you see how it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Drag that over there. Put in our custom variable of count. And then we multiply that by negative 20 steps. So as you can see right there. Then as we go to our last block, our last custom block, we say define checkers X rows Y columns. Now in Scratch, when you make your own block and you have a number input or any argument similar to that, what it'll do is it'll make a variable for you, or a block with the variable that you've made for defining this block right here. So go to our control, go to repeat, and instead of any argument, we put in a custom variable like we did for row of count squares. Then we drag in the custom block of row of argument squares, and we drag in another custom variable, which is y. Then we go to motion, we go down, and where it says change y by 10, we do it by negative 20, which is the same argument that we put here. So what happens when we run the program? So as you can see, it made a checkered board. So, and if you guys don't already know, a checkered board is basically just a board like you would play in checkers or chess, where it has a bunch of squares making one big square or box. Okay, if you like this YouTube video, please click on the like button, subscribe to get more information on the YouTube channel, and definitely leave any comments you have. This is NASCAR Colony. Thank you for watching.